All right, welcome back to the iWealth podcast. I'm with Shawn Pomeroy today from our Waseca office at iWealth, and I'm here to get some insight from you, Shawn. But you've been in the business for 12 plus years. I'm starting my 30th year. We both have had clients that have passed away, and obviously it's the natural part of what we do. It's going to happen. How do you think about that with regards to like your clients and getting prepared from the financial standpoint, and what are some of the things that somebody watching today might want to take a look at doing or talking to someone about or getting in front of their advisor to talk about? Like, how do you think about that? Or if a client asks you, how would you answer that?
I think it's important to have that as a component of what we talk about, right? It's not just about performance in the markets. We've got to look at things as a family and more holistically than that. And sorry, people die. Mm-hmm. Just this week, we've had a couple deaths pretty close to a lot of people in Waseca. And it's going to be a pretty big impact. Mm-hmm. So I think as a person, we right away want to dive in and help, right? Do we bring a casserole? Do we put $20 into the XYZ charity that they named, all those things. But I hope as a financial advisor that we've helped that person before that point. Mm-hmm. That we've really sat down, asked the questions. If they weren't ready to do it that day, asking them again. It's not the favorite part of my day, mm-hmm. but I think it's incredibly important.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of those things that are missing? What do you see over and over again that people aren't getting done that you keep asking about?
Consciously thinking about their beneficiaries and on what things they can add beneficiaries to. So, maybe we're used to a life insurance policy and having a beneficiary on it. Our 401k at work asks us to list a beneficiary. Mm-hmm. IRAs. So some of those come without saying, but a lot of people don't kind of keep that up. They don't think about it, and they don't think about it in terms of the changing dynamics of their family. So I think it bears revisiting every once in a while.
Yep.
As an advisor, part of my job is to listen to what's changing in somebody's life and realize when it needs to be brought back up.
Sure.
Right? I don't have to ask them every meeting, but just listening to what's changed and trying to dive in and figure out whether that now requires us to help mm-hmm. them adapt. Mm-hmm.
And what comes to mind is the legal documents.
Exactly.
Beneficiaries is huge. Even like on your house you could, or your cars or things like that. But do you have a will? Just a simple will. I mean, we take a look at our clients we serve. They're underserved by less than 50% have their will done. We're asking almost 100% of them, mm-hmm. but that seems to be missing too.
Healthcare directives, mm-hmm. especially mm-hmm. for our young adults, our children that are going off to school. Mm-hmm. Do we have that document done so that as a parent we can step in and help?
Yeah.
Do we have that for our parents? Right? Kind of the other side of the continuum.
Sure.
It's modern. We need it.
Yeah.
It has to be there.
Yeah, you're alluding to, and we've done a lot better job asking clients this, but as soon as your child turns 18, if they go to the hospital, you have no right to talk to the doctor. Mm-hmm. Just because you're a parent doesn't matter anymore. So you have to have a legal document that you can walk in and hand them that says, I want to talk to you, from that standpoint. Yep. Yeah. So, again, we've been around for a long time in this business, but not all financial advisors are created equally, right? I think we do a really good job of asking these questions, but I'm sure you've seen plenty of situations where somebody walks in and they just expect you to take care of their investment statement because that's what their other advisor did. Yep. That really didn't act as an advisor in our eyes, right? I mean, you've seen that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's, one of those things where it might take a few conversations for somebody to then warm up to the idea that we're asking about something that's not that statement. Mm-hmm. We're asking about their bigger picture.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's why, your clients continue to show up and you continue to show up yourself to help them, is just that they understand you care and and it's part of our core values at iWealth. So Great job, and thanks for the discussion today.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, everybody.